Okay, so now I'm going to do an example of calculating the z-score, and I'm going to use the lesson that we have here where I ask you to calculate your z-score for your height. So I am 5'7", 5'7". So to first calculate it, because it's giving me the mean and standard deviation in inches, I first have to figure out what my height is in inches. So 5 times 12 inches, and then I'm going to add the 7 inches. I have that I am 67 inches tall. That's the first step. After that, to calculate a z-score, I have the formula there, but really at some point you should probably know this because you understand the concept. I'm trying to calculate how far away I am from the mean, how many standard deviations I am away from the mean. So the first thing I have to do is take my distance from the mean. So I take my 67 inches and I subtract, for an adult female, on here it shows 65 inches. So I subtract 65 inches, okay? So I am 2 inches above the mean because this is a positive value, okay? And then I divide by my standard deviation to figure out how many standard deviations away I am from the mean. So I divide by, it looks like for females, it is 3.5. Okay, so I'm going to have, and I always show both steps. So I'm going to show my 2 divided by my standard deviation of 3.5. Okay. So I take 2 divided by 3.5. I already see I'm going to be less than 1 standard deviation away. I always round to 2 decimal places. So I am 0.57 standard deviations above the mean. I'm not even a full standard deviation above the mean. So that's what we're doing today. We're just going to calculate our z-score to figure out how far away we are with our height. If you are shorter than the mean, then this number right here will be smaller than the mean. So if I was 63 inches tall, I would actually have a negative 0.57 because I'd have -2 over 3.5. So I would be negative 0.57. My z-score would be less than the mean. This is going to make sense when we move into the next phase of this, where, and I'm giving you guys a little more information, never too early to show you. We're going to have 3 standard deviations in either direction. So you're going to see that if I was below the mean, I'd be down here, and we'll talk about what that means for us. Okay. Okay, so that's it for your example. There is another example in the notes if you need some more help with that, but you could also pop into the video at the very bottom of this page, which will take you through the homework problems that we're going to do related to z-score.